Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. If this video hits 1,500 likes within 24 hours, we're giving away $100, and all you have to do is make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you comment something down below. That is it. Having said that, I have been doing 3 hours over this little video. I have redone this video, I think 7 times by now. Just because every time I'm just not satisfied with my information or my, the way I give the message to you. And it could be that this is not going to be the final recording either. We'll see, I guess, in maybe 20 minutes from now when I'm done talking. Because I might just delete it once more. The point is, of this whole video basically, I like Polkadot. I think XRP is going to be good regardless of what all these others have been saying. And you should really watch out for scams. Alright, again, that's the premise of this video. There's quite a lot of articles in there, I know. Starting it off, I guess, with some really fun stuff. Polkadot, at the time that I started, which was about, I guess, 12:30 here, something like that, it was looking pretty damn juicy. We went up about 20 or so percent in just a couple of hours. And our money, which you guys know about, right? I've told you guys as well, I was buying Polkadot because you all told me to in the comment section down below, because I read almost every single comment. I try to read everything. Polkadot, you guys told me to buy it. I asked for suggestions, what your favorite altcoin was. Let's try it again today, all right? Let's try down below what your favorite altcoin is, and I'm gonna buy some, all right? I'm gonna buy $1,000 worth of your favorite altcoin if you win. So just put down below, show me your favorite altcoin, or even your favorite crypto, maybe it's Bitcoin, whatever, and I'm gonna buy $1,000 worth, and I'll show you guys, all right? So this was, let's see here, the 1st of January, 2021, so about 2 weeks ago. Again, here's the exact price that we bought at, $1,000, exactly to the dot, and right now it is worth almost $1,800. To me, it's really insane if you start to think about it like that. We did 80% in just a couple of days. If you start to really realize how much money you could make by holding or trading crypto like this, right? It starts to become really depressing and opportunistic. It's basically both ways. Because to a certain degree, I'm like, maybe I should really get some money out of my hold stash and put it into my trading stash. Because, well, if I keep making 80% weeks, I'm definitely going to have to keep that through, right? I'm going to have to keep that up. But basically the point I was trying to make with that one is there's so many people right now working, right? And they earn, let's say, $1,600 a month. They're working their ass off, making no money work for them. And they're extremely happy. And I'm just thinking about that sometimes, like, or maybe they're even miserable, not knowing how they can make more money. I'm just thinking, what if we all were not in crypto? Would our lives have been better or worse? I would say a lot worse, because I love crypto. It's really my life, basically. I talk about it every single day. I like it a lot. But on a different end, I would have probably had a different passion, and I probably wouldn't have been involved with, making money all day and trying to trade all day and looking at all these cryptocurrency coins and basically being busy with the future in that sense. What do you guys think? Would you have been better off or worse off? I personally think it would have just been different. But Polkadot here just made me realize it once more. So Polkadot, really, if you're talking about progress and what they're doing, I think they're on a really nice little course right here, mostly because they've gotten advancements. Yes, they've got developments, okay. But it's also just the community that's really, really positive and supportive of them right now. But it's also the fact that they're really high in staking, really high in decentralization. And I guess Cardano should have been my first pick for, which coin was going to win the race, because right now it's still winning it. And the race I'm talking about here is actually the race of decentralization. Sorry, guys, of decoupling. Enigma here posted over on Twitter, XRP decoupling from other assets. And he posted a story basically from Mr. Pool. As you can see, Mr. Pool, as always, has some interesting pictures and interesting tweets, which he deletes then very short after. And the story is basically, one is going to be the black swan out of the hole. It's like the tail of the ugly duck or whatever. And it says, the last days will come when 9 patients will come to one healthy and say, you are sick because you are not like us. Okay. Point being, XRP, I keep mixing up decentralized and decoupling, but XRP basically decoupling from other assets. Now, this is not something new to us. We've talked about this twice over the last month on the channel, and there's one very big misconception I've just noticed. People think decoupling means an inverse correlation, but what decoupling basically means is it has no correlation to each other. So if Bitcoin goes up by, let's say, 1% and XRP goes down by 1%, that is an inverse correlation. If Bitcoin goes up by 40% and XRP does nothing, or if XRP goes up by 100% and Bitcoin does nothing, that is no correlation, for example. Or it could be some correlation depending, again, on, I guess, what the more amount of points amount to. It's not just 1 point, for example. It's not just one day. It's over a period of time, basically. Because if you can have days off, right? Right now, it would look like Polkadot has a small, but a correlation, pretty good one with Bitcoin, but a very small one in this case. However, if you just measure it over a longer period of time, it would most likely look like they have a very strong correlation. Because every time that Bitcoin goes up like crazy or goes down, Polkadot follows suit. Same thing for Ethereum. You might have some crazy off days in there, but over a general period of time, they look quite alike. With XRP, when we measured it lastly, a couple of days ago maybe? Yeah, I think so. We looked over all the correlations between XRP and different crypto assets, and it was interesting to see how it was one of the lowest out there and extremely, extremely low, which is mostly because, of course, of the lawsuit, but also because XRP's news has basically created a supply and demand that is solely focused on XRP and not so on the crypto market, which normally is the case. And that's, again, what you need to have for decoupling, basically, that people really speculate on XRP in respect to just XRP. They just go for XRP because they want XRP, not because they want to trade cryptocurrencies in general, basically. Again, it's a little bit difficult because, well, theoretically speaking, you're always going to have a gateway between XRP and USDT, which is also what people, for example, trade Bitcoin towards. So in the end, you're always connected because you don't have people don't really use normal fiat too much for crypto trading. A lot is done through USDT or, again, other pairs like XRP BTC are also traded, which may also influence the whole ordeal. But I do think the decoupling has to a certain degree started, and I do think it will pull through. On the end of things, though, have it really decoupled? Very hard to say, because we are following Bitcoin as it stands right now. Even though it's very weak, we are following it, and it is only at some times whenever you're watching, right? If you look at the end here, you'll see, okay, it's going quite stable. It's actually going down a little bit while Bitcoin is going up. But again, that would be the question of, is it making an inverse? Is this only because of the lawsuit that's going on and the grayscale news and this, that this is happening? Or what exactly is going on? So yeah, we don't have the official answer, but it's just something I want to put up here. Also, guys, make sure you follow me over on Twitter at DDustDBC. If you're not doing so already, make sure you do that, all right? Just quickly go head over, because I want to try hit 10,000 followers on here in 3 months. Just a little bit of a goal I've set. Not that it really matters, but I'm just like, well, I got to have a goal anyway, so I'm just putting it up like that. So go check it out, go follow it, and also check out GSX. It is the first of its kind. It is a gold-backed coin, as you guys know. Right now, there's a 21% bonus plus a 5% bonus for using my link. And all I'm saying is just check it out. I personally put a couple of $1,000s in. Same thing like I'm doing for DOT. Same thing like I'm doing for different projects. Just because, hey, it might go times 4, might go times 5. If it doesn't, okay, I lost out. But in the end, things even each other out. Things eventually tend to make money in the crypto space. So again, I'm just trying it out. If you don't like it, don't go for it, man. Everything is a risk in the crypto space. You all know it. Lazarus just posted, wouldn't it be ironic if we all get rich from Flare instead of XRP? I've been thinking about this for a little while. I've been thinking, what price would Flare, or I should say Spark $FLR, really get to once it comes out en masse? Because right now, we only have Gyotas, which is traded for about $2 for a little point, which is mostly because, well, Gyotas really made a lot of hype surrounding the fact that people were going to get Spark plus 5%. So again, it really got a lot of customers specifically for that. And bitrue then, where it's traded at around 20 cents or so. Well, bitrue is a really XRP-centric exchange where a lot of people are really positive about Flare and their developments. So of course, those guys don't really want to sell it either. They want to have it because they are positive about the future. I wonder, do these IOUs really represent what the real Flare is going to, I guess, do as well in terms of price? Well, If I'm honestly thinking about it, I'm going to say no. I think the real Flare price is going to go down quite significantly. And that is because whenever I talk to whales or even my friends who are not really whales, but they're I guess have sizable holdings in, for example, even XRP, they're all talking about just selling Flare instantly. And it is not because they're really bearish on Flare, it's because they don't care and they just want more cryptos that are already developed, basically. And Flare is going to develop as time moves on. You're going to be given piece by piece by piece, so you'll get it anyway. So they would rather just really dump it instantly when some people are trying to buy it like crazy, the first 15%. And if the price really goes up, they're going to keep getting money every month anyway, so they might just hold that then, right? Because it's already pegged the amount of money that you're going to get. For example, if you had 1 million XRP, you're going to get 1 million Spark. You already know it. So yeah, if you sell your first 15% batch and it didn't make you any money, then you made the right choice, basically, because, well, the price will most likely stay very low. If you did make a lot of money, well, there could be a lot more money to come, basically, because there's more crypto, or more, about 85% or so, that is still going to be given out to you. So I can understand why you'd sell almost instantly, even though I personally think Flare might have a very good aspect to it. We've been discussing this for a very long while. I'm just trying to be completely open and honest with you guys that you shouldn't expect too much, even though it might go apeshit. It might go crazy. It might. Just be realistic. I'm hoping, however, though, that it's going to be double the price that XRP is. We're just going to triple, basically, our XRP holdings in total. We're just going to have, instead of 1, we're going to have 3. Maybe I should say double, because you're only going to be given 15% at the start, so it's going to not be that much of an increase to your portfolio. But yeah, hopefully. Another question is, would you sell your Spark if it were $2 a pop? Would you then sell it all, or would you keep it? I personally would really, really sell it almost instantly, like that. But that is because it's just that much money that I think it's worth it. In the end, though, I'm still very bullish on Flare and everything they're building. Let's see what else we got. Is XRP a security, a currency, a commodity? Question is, do you know the value in what you hold? Then it doesn't matter. You're watching a movie, something so little became something so big. And in this case here, I'm basically wondering, do you think that this whole lawsuit ordeal from within the SEC is actually a movie, basically, or all planned out because, I guess, in a positive sense for Ripple? Or do you think this is just because the SEC wants to sue Ripple because they really think they're operating as security, they want to protect investors? What do you guys think about it? Because a lot of things point to the direction that Ripple prepared for this. Ripple knew this was going to happen, and Ripple wanted this to happen. On a different end, it would also be a little bit strange why they would really plan for it in this sense and get the price so low in such a bullish time. Because, again, XRP could have been $1.50 or something like that already by now. At least that was my own expectation. $1.50, like $2. Can it still happen afterwards? Yes. But what do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Then I saw this little thing. This title said, Elon Musk's Doge tweet is now a $7,000 crypto token. What happens is on, what's the thing called now? Again, guys, I've done this video I don't know how many times already, like 25 freaking times. So I'm getting these things maybe a little bit mixed up. The metadata lives on the Matic network. What it is talking about here is tweets being used as NFT. So in this case here, they're basically collecting tweets and adding value to them. They're basically tokenizing these tweets. And some person already bid $7,000 for this tweet, one word Doge. And there was another tweet, I don't know what the tweet officially was, that sold for $1,900. Let's see quickly what it is at. This tweet right here by David Rudnick. I will now tweet this year's ranking in ascending order of pasta shapes from worst to best. That tweet sold for, as I just said, $1,900. Then he put some pasta in there. And I don't know what was wrong with people, but hey, that's what goes on in this space sometimes. Maybe we should all just sit around a table real quick and discuss how we can get the price up. I make a tweet, you guys all bet like crazy, just put different bets like $1, $2, $3. I don't accept any one of those. And all of a sudden, a sucker comes in who took a look at it, not understanding what was going on. He's like, oh, people are really hoping this is going to be big. And boom, we split the money. Everybody who was participating, we all get rich because we're going to sell that tweet for $1 million. All right, who's in? Who's in? I don't know. I don't think that would work. I don't think people would actually trust me enough either, because I could always just press accept, I think. I don't know how this works really, but I could just maybe press accept, and all of a sudden, the money you bet, I've just accepted and you're out, you know. I was like, well, you know what? Somebody bid 999,000. He was in this, but whatever. I just press, I steal all your money for one stupid tweet. That would be one big story, though. So that tweet might actually then sell for a lot more because of the story we made, how I scammed people. Yeah, let's not do that, but let's keep it in the back of our heads. Ripple is hiring managing director in Europe amid legal fight with the US SEC. This one here is just to clarify the fact that Ripple is still moving on regardless of what people have to say about them. People are always, well, not always, but right now in the last couple of weeks, very negative about what Ripple's doing. And of course, they're just saying XRP is security, XRP is crap, yada, yada, yada. Do you think Ripple cares what you think? No, they don't. Have you seen Ripple's attorney list? Yes, you have. Have you seen Chris Larson, Brad Garlinghouse's attorney list? You have. It's going to be 21 versus 3. And I know numbers don't necessarily matter in this game because, I mean, one good attorney could account for 15,000 bad attorneys, an infinite amount of bad attorneys. It's still something interesting to me. You know, Ripple did their best, of course, to hire the most freaking, extravagant lawyers out there because they want to, spend all the money necessary to just make this go away. However, keep in mind as well, they prepared for this for years. They've known about this for years. So it's nothing new. They most likely know exactly what's going to happen. And I think that's also why Brad Garlinghouse came out with that tweet, or basically, no, I should say that insights page over on Ripple so quickly after the lawsuit happened. Because first of all, they knew a day up front, right? So they had some time to prepare a letter like that. But also, they knew the bigger picture. They knew this was going to happen, this needed to happen, and they know exactly what they have to say, I think, to respond and to make all these things go away. We'll hear about it the 15th of February, though, but I'm already excited for their response. I think it's going to be good. Then here, the part I was saying to be careful about is talking about these scams over on Twitter, but it's also the scams happening over on Ledger. I've been talking about that over on Twitter a little bit, but it's because I've witnessed it myself. But verified Twitter accounts hacked in 580,000 Elon Musk crypto scam. So this is referring to Dill, for example, here, just some verified accounts whom got hacked. And they tweeted out, have you seen this yet? Elon made me a rich person. Check it out. And they put a link right there. And if you go to the link, you'll find, I don't want to show it too long. You'll find one of these schemes, basically, which says, if you send me 0.3 Bitcoin, we'll send you 0.6 Bitcoin back. And even though you might be looking at this like, hey, people are not stupid enough to fall for it, right? Oh, yes, they are. Oh, yes, they are. People fall for this type of stuff in the same way that people fall for me, right? Just a Dusty BC Crypto News with a Dusty BC Crypto News logo in the comment section asking you to text me. Of course I'm not going to tell you to text me. Of course I'm not going to say I know a trading expert, text his number. If I really would go for something like that, I'd say it in a video, guys. Why would I go so sketchy in the comment section trying to plug you like, of course not. But still, there's some people falling for those, I think. I try to warn, but there's people falling. In this case here as well, right? You can see right here. A lot of people don't know that this is fake because they see it's from a person they know, for example, or it is from a verified account. They're like, oh, okay, that can't be a scam. And boom, $600,000 is how much these scammers have made right now. I didn't actually want to show the number because I'm always like, if you call out scams and explain how much money they're making, it might turn people to scam as well. But on the different end, it's just to show you the severity of what's going on right now and how careful you should be and in warning others. You know, just keep this ecosystem going where we're just warning others about these scams. It's completely stupid. He also says, if you want to give your crypto away, send it to us rather than these scammers. I like that. Or is it just, I didn't actually, oh yeah, you won't get any back, but we'll at least send you, would you at least fund journalism? So yeah, I'm not going to put any link in the description down below to send me money either, because don't do that. Why would you send me money? Just keep it to yourself, invest in crypto, that's what we want. I give away crypto, as you guys know, all right? If we hit 1,500 likes, we give away crypto. I do not accept crypto donations. I think that's a little bit odd. If I ever have a link right there, it's just most likely because I forgot or because it just, I feel like it. But today, not feeling like it. I don't think I actually have any link down there below, or any address, for crypto. If I have, call me out. Call me out because I didn't know. So that's pretty stupid. New Zealand's Financial Markets Authority warns crypto investors to watch out for scams. It's happening from a government perspective, or I guess a authoritarian perspective that they're starting to warn investors for these types of scams, but it's definitely not enough, and that probably won't happen ever. The same way that I cannot warn every single video to watch out for scams down below. Right? At one point, you're just like, well, I've warned now 55 times. People still don't know. It's basically their own fault. And I know that's really wrong for me to say it like that, but I try to make it as clear as possible. And the only thing I could do is really put a new comment saying, hey, don't fall for scams. But even if I do that, people still fall for them. So it's whatever. I try. All right. I try my best, but I cannot do more than I do right now. All right. So just try to help others. Whenever you see somebody say, whenever you see the fake Dusty, just say, this is not the real Dusty. Something like that. It will maybe help somebody out. Maybe keep them thousands of dollars richer. Who knows? That was it for today, I guess. Yeah. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody.